What are the essentials, right? How long is a piece of string? No, look, we work with startups and small businesses all the time, and when we talk about the necessary and the nice to haves, we always look at a prioritization of those items, right? Because it costs money, it takes time, it's effort on your part to put kind of anything in place, really, right? To check any of these boxes. So you want to make sure you're doing it in the right order, at the right time where it's going to have the maximum impact, but also where the cost of that is justified in terms of the level of your risk and your budget as well. So it depends in terms of contracts on what you're doing and how you're doing it. So there are contracts that dictate or govern the flow of goods and services into your business. So that might be your manufacturing agreement if you're using a contract manufacturer, or agreements with suppliers of ingredients. We usually class those as the most important early stage agreements because, as we've talked about in some of these other questions, protecting your assets, contracts are a really important tool to help you do that and set you up for success from the start. They also help you protect against risk. So as a food business, including a pet food business, the risks are elevated that you might face a claim from someone who suffers an injury or loss as a result of engaging with your product. If that happens as a result of your manufacturer or your supplier doing something or not doing something the way they were supposed to, then a contract is going to give you a really clear recourse to be able to claim against them and their insurance as well. That's a critical point if you do end up in a sticky place. So those supply side contracts are important from an early stage, and you can get set up with both tailored agreements for specific circumstances or parties, and also templates that you can reuse even where those agreements or arrangements change in future. So it's an important investment. The customer side contracts, it's a bit of a depends situation. You may be dealing with parties that have their own contracts, and so what you need is actually just support on understanding, potentially negotiating those agreements. The same might happen on the supply side as well. So a good lawyer can help you to understand your obligations, whether that contract is in your best interests, and whether there's any points that you can and should try and negotiate or change. If you're selling online direct to consumer, then we do recommend having terms of trade. So you might get from a web developer something that's pretty basic website terms of use. That's usually not going to cover you for e-commerce. And generally it's important to get a lawyer who actually understands your business to help you with that as well. There's particular bits that we like to include or tailor for food businesses, for example, because of that risk position as well. So you can always talk to a lawyer and ask the same question, right? For my business, where I'm at now, what do you think I need? And if I don't need it now, when do I need to think about it? So you can start budgeting for that as well.